Well, here I am again, out for another wander. I am at the Kettle Moraine State Forest headquarters here, and give you a look around. There's the sign, parking area. And of course it's Sunday, so they're closed. I don't know if you can see that sign, but that is the Tamarack Circle Trail and restrooms. But I'll be out for a wander today. Like I said, not really sure what I'm going to be doing today. I really don't have plans when I come out. I just come out to unwind and relax. Okay, catch up with you later when I'm out on the trail, or if I see something remotely interesting. Hey there, YouTube. Well, now I'm off the main trail and just kind of blazing my own. Just followed a game trail in and gonna see if I can't find me a spot to set up. I gathered some dried grass and some leaves that were miraculously still on a tree, and some little pine twigs that were dead. Want to try another flint and steel fire, see how that works out for me today. Today is February 5th, Sunday, and it's right around 27 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature is supposed to be dropping throughout the day. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Anyway, temperature's supposed to start dropping. We got about a 8-mile-an-hour wind from the west, southwest right now. So the wind isn't really cold, but it's, you know, it blows through you, especially with it only being 27, 28 degrees out. But like I said, it's supposed to start dropping. Tonight it's going to get down into single digits for tomorrow morning, but that's okay. I go back to work tomorrow. Not out in the woods. Well, I'm going to carry on here and look for a little spot, try to get something a little sheltered from the wind, and see if I can't get me another flint and steel fire going. Today I think I want to try to make a tripod too. Whether I use it or not, I don't know, but we'll see. Just wandering around. And by the looks of it, I don't think I'm going to go through there. I might not, might walk around. I think I'm going to walk around. Better pass down here. Alright, catch you later. Well, I found me a perfect little spot here. Nestled between a hill there with some pines on. A little lowland. another hill with some hardwoods on. And behind that, another hill. And some pines in the distance there. So right between the transition of hardwoods and pines area, and a little bit of a marsh out that way. And got me a perfect little seat there. It's like Mother Nature knew I was coming. No breeze here, nice. Got some dead wood right up in there that I can use for the fire. And I got some other fallen stuff over that way and pretty much everywhere, so I can make my tripod. Try to make a tripod. Alright, practice my lashing and my frapping. Alright, catch up with you again when I get started here. Well, now here's something that I just noticed. I was walking back out in there, and as I was walking back to get a couple sticks for my tripod, this is why you always survey the area you plan on setting up, because everybody knows widowmakers, and you look up. But as you look up, you can see there really isn't any widowmakers right above me. And that tree in particular, let me get you a little closer, see if I can find it. Yeah. That one in particular, with a little dead branch sticking out of it there, I wasn't too concerned with. But if it falls this way, it will reach me. But it's leaning that way, and if it hits one of those trees and rolls this way, it could still catch me. But I wasn't too concerned with it, because from here, looking at the bark and the tree itself, well, it looks good until you get up a little bit higher and you see how the bark's pulled off a little bit there. But when I was on the other side, I noticed it's a little deader than I like. I'll walk around here. See, that's that same tree. That thing is completely rotten. What I'm going to do now is push on it and see if anything happens. Nah, it's pretty solid yet. But I got to keep that in mind while I'm sitting here setting up. You know, that's just something you got to be aware of when you're out in the woods like this. Just keep it in mind, because you don't want anything happening to you. And it doesn't really matter who you are. There's people out there that care about you, whether you know it or not. And they wouldn't want anything happening to you either. And over there was just a little woodpecker. Oh, there he is. I don't know if I can get him or not. Oh, sure, he's camera shy. Oh, there he is. Yep, I just get him zoomed in and then he flies away. Now, well, 'tis the life of a photographer, I guess. But he was only, or it was only, I don't know, 30 feet away from me. Doesn't seem to mind my presence, which is nice. Doesn't want to be on camera though. Well, back to gathering some sticks. I got 2 of them now, as I said, and I want to get 1 more. Get them sized up and cleaned up, and then get a tripod started and see what I can do about a fire here. Alright, see you in a little bit. So now, what I have here is my 3 sticks and a roll of bank line, number 36. And I'm gonna try to get these tight as possible so they lash better. That looks good. I'm gonna take out, oh, I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 3 arm lengths, because I don't need it to last forever. There's 3 arm lengths. And get to lashing this together. Boy Scout method is 3 lashes, 2 fraps. Not that I'm a Boy Scout. I was kind of wanted to be when I was younger, but I grew up on a lake, so I was fishing instead. Now what I want to do is I'll start a loop, wrap it 4 or 5 times, and tighten it up on itself. And them extra wraps like that, they just create friction if you can get it to bind. There. And then under. Over. Back under. And back over and under. Then you just repeat that 3 times. Tightening it each time. Then there's 2. You don't count the first one because that's just a starter knot. Takes a little time, but try to keep the knots close, or the lines close together. And see, that's 2. And here's the start of 3. Now the straighter the sticks are, the better it is. because you get them all closer together. But this should work for my intended purpose. And there's my third one, 3 and 3. Now I can start my frapping. There's one. There's 2. Go around to this side. Do 2 this way. There's 1. And here's 2. And then I can just finish it off with a clove hitch. Some people say those slip a lot, but as I said, I don't need it to last an extremely long time. Pretty much just today. Pull it up there. See, I have extra, so I can make a pot hanger. We'll get you resituated and show you the setup. Alright, we got it set up now. And I just watched a video last night on YouTube, and shows a little twist with leaving these little stubs sticking out, because you can hang stuff on there now. I can hang my coat up there. You know what you got down below? You're gonna have the fire, and heat rises, as everyone knows. You stick your coat or your hat or your gloves up there, and they'll dry out. So at any rate, let me get you set up back here. To where you can all see me. Now you can all see me in here. This is all made out of dead material. And it's strong enough. Tripods are amazingly strong for what they're made out of and what they are. This, you just loop around, tie a little makeshift square knot or something in here. And right there's where the pot will hang, if I so choose to hang a pot. Not sure. I don't have any clips with me, but if you have a clip, you can just make some loops in here. And you put another one down in here. These are just overhand loops. Then you tie the clip on down in here, and you take the clip and you clip it. There's the low setting, and you clip it up here, and there's the higher setting. But I don't have any clips with me. Didn't really set out today to do a tripod, but watched it last night on YouTube and someone's channel and figured, what the hell, give it a try. Sorry about the language. I try to keep it viewer friendly to everyone out there, and sometimes I just slip. You know, I work construction, and sometimes it happens. I apologize. So now I'm gonna get down to processing some more wood and get it set up and the tinder all ready for my flint and steel. Turn you back on when I get that far. Alright, I'm back. Got everything processed. Got my little bird's nest here. And I got some more dried leaves. My little twigs. A little bit bigger stuff. Can you see that? No. A little bit bigger stuff here. And bigger stuff here. And then the split stuff. We got little twigs there. But I'm going to do my flint and steel kit. I'm going to put a little bit of jute twine in there just to help the ember grow from the char cloth. This stuff can take some time to process, but I'm not going to process it real fine. That might be a mistake, might not. But this is all pine that I got here, so stick that right in there. Get a little piece of char cloth out. And my striker. See me. Lost it. Yep, I lost it. Got to redo that. Guess I'm gonna have to oh, that's still warm though. Gonna have to redo the jute twine, or maybe I'll just cheat and use a little cotton ball. What this boils down to is not proper preparation for all the tinder. I could use a much bigger bird's nest. I can use bigger piece of char cloth. This bird's nest is nowhere near big enough, but this is all the grass that I managed to gather. Dry grass anyway. Do it again. Now I can't even get a... Oh, I wonder why. Gotta find a sharp edge. There we go. Pui. Gone again. Alright, everything's processed. Tried flint and steel. Yeah. But I don't have a big enough tinder bundle. So what I'm going to do is a little bit hotter sparks. Ferro rod. And can you see that? Yeah. And I did make a little modification to my tripod. Remember earlier I was saying I don't have a little carabiner or a little snap or anything. Well, I just made myself a toggle. And we're going to go from there. Put the loops in. Toggle works the same way. While this is starting here, I'll show you. See the little loop there? And all I did was put a toggle in there. And use the loops to hold the toggle. And see how that holds my can just right. And then you sit it over here, right on that knot. down here by the fire, keep you guys warm. It is a bit chilly, you know. Check the time here, maybe it's time for a little bit of food. I just got some ramen noodles out. Yep, 20 after 12. Let you guys warm up by the fire. I'm gonna get my, back you up a little bit so you don't get burnt. Get me my water in here. Turned out to be a pretty nice day. Kind of disappointed this morning. It was supposed to be sunny. Yeah, we'll get that water on now. And then if it's a little off center like that, all you gotta do is just move a pole. And there you are, back in the center. Tripods come in handy for this. You can make chairs with them, you can make shelters with them. You do a lot of things with a tripod. And all in all, they really don't take that long to make, if you think about it. So, for all the useful things you can use them for, they're worth learning how to make, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Not going to be a big long fire. Just going to boil some water, soup, and then pour some coffee. I'm leaving the flint and steel attempt on video because I want you to see that sometimes without proper prep it doesn't work. I could have kept trying and maybe eventually got it to work, but I'm hungry. And hopefully you learn something from it and realize that take a little extra time to do the prep and you'll end up with much better results. Ow! That's hot. I'll give you a pan around here. The sun came out a little bit. And we'll, well, you can see it now. My little toggle and the loops that I've created for different heights. Water's coming to a boil. Now I've got my soup keeping warm in the pot there. In the cup I got another spot of water boiling for coffee to enjoy with my soup. I got a zebra pot too that I was gonna bring. And then I could have made enough water for coffee and the soup, but I couldn't find it last night. I don't know what I did with it. One of those things. Most of the time it's too big to carry with you, because if all you're doing is warming up water for coffee or like a mountain house meal, you really don't need bigger kettles. But now it would have been nice because I could have made both at the same time. That's okay though. I'm in no rush. If I was in a rush, I'd have stayed home and made the stuff in the microwave. Yeah, we'll get you on this side, otherwise the sun will be in your eyes, and now the sun's in my eyes. We'll put you off to the side like this, and then you can have a one-on-one conversation about nothing. I think about things that don't matter out here. Things that make your mind work, you know. It's like why trees grow the way they grow. Why there's no branches on the bottom. I know there's explanations for all that, but here's one for you. Whether or not you believe in aliens and UFOs, that's beside the point. The question is, If you're sitting wherever you are, say right now, and a UFO lands in your yard, what do you do? Do you run and hide? Not me. I figured if they got the technology to fly through space in a spaceship, and they're coming landing in my backyard, or say it's right here, right behind me back here, they probably got the technology to zap me if they wanted to, so I'd knock on their door and see if they'd give me a ride. Things like that I wonder about. Things that really don't have an answer. Just off the wall stuff. Here's another one for you to contemplate. If, say, World War III or something similar, the end of the world was coming, and you knew it, everybody on Earth knew it, and you had 10 minutes to live, what would you do in them 10 minutes? I'm not giving you my answer on that one. Gotta check my soup. It's boiling. Move it over a little bit. And the water's getting ready, so I gotta add some coffee and get ready for that. So I'll get back with you in a bit. Contemplate them questions. See what you come up with. Maybe leave your answers in the comments. Thanks. Alright, food's cooked. Coffee's done. I'm sure you all know what ramen noodles are. Turn you down here. See. Nice noodles. Just chicken flavor. Nothing fancy. Quick and easy. There we go. Yep. Had these for years. It's the first time I've ever brought them out in the woods and had them. I don't know what it is outside. All food just seems to taste better when you cook it over a campfire. I don't know if it's a smoke getting in there, a little bit of ashes going in there, not sure. I think it's the atmosphere, the ambiance of Mother Nature and your surroundings. And of course, my coffee. Today was instant taster's choice. And it's hot. So, with that, I don't want to eat in front of you guys, gals. Though I had to taste it in front of you, let you know. And fire's burning down, it's all ash now. Get that all cleared up. And as always, you know, you pack it in, pack it out. My little instant coffee pack, that's in my side pack. My ramen noodle package, that's in the side pack. Bring it out with me. So, and when I break camp here, and I'll show you, leave no trace. As much as you can, you know, I cleaned out an area for the fire and I made a tripod and, you know, cut some branches and stuff. So there's going to be sawdust and snow knocked off of the log I'm sitting on, but come spring, nobody's going to know I was here again. So unless you're a real experienced tracker, they'll know that somebody's been here and did something, but it's about as close as you can get as leave no trace, you know. So, I don't know if I ever really mentioned what my name is. I'm Dean, by the way. As you all know, my channel is The Weekend Wanderer 3. I don't go out with any purpose, no set goals, just wander. Hope you gave them questions some thought. Like I said, they're hypothetical questions. And a UFO one, you know, you don't have to believe in UFOs. It's just a hypothetical question. You know, what would you do? Gives you something to think about. Really is no answer, right or wrong, doesn't matter. But it keeps your brain working. Keeps you thinking outside the box. Alright, if there's something interesting on my walk out, I'll try to catch it on camera. Otherwise, this is The Weekend Wanderer signing out. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever time you're watching this. Thanks for watching. And as always, cleaned up. There was my seat. Tripod stood right there. And there was the fire right there. All cleaned up. Tripod taken apart. And no garbage left behind. My pack. First aid kit on the outside. My Haltsbrook ACA on the side. My Condor machete. Sun is finally out in full force. Beautiful day. For the 6th of February, or 5th of February, in Wisconsin. Got a nice little game trail right here. Kind of goes off up the hill. Nice little area here. And even though I'm talking to the camera, and I was just saying, nice little game trail. Where'd that disappear to? Now that's only 15 yards away. Bigger one. Oh, just blew. There they go. As I was saying, if that's not becoming part of nature, I don't know what is. And I was just talking about the game trail. As you can see, I got my red flannel on, a black cowboy hat, no face paint. I do have camouflage bibs on. I'm glad you guys got to see that with me. Because, you know, that's what getting in nature and becoming one with nature is all about. Interacting with wildlife and your surroundings, being still and calm, and you get to see things like that. Okay, that was interesting. Glad I got to get it on camera for you. I'm about ready to get out of here now, so enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever it may be. Talk to you again.